everyone, it's Nancy. Hope you're doing well, and I thought we could get started on our 31 prompts for Halloween offered at Papersource on Instagram. I had given you all the info previously on the video, so I thought, we could get a head start because time is coming. It's almost October 1st in like 4, 5, 6 days, whatever. And if I don't start now and get a head start, I will fall behind and I will panic. And excuse my voice, I am getting over a bad cold. So that's why in the video that you saw Wednesday for the Gothic Girls collab, I had made that a little bit ahead of time. So I've been battling a cold here, so I'm going to do my best. I have water next to me here to make sure I don't start coughing, because that will happen. Okay, so I wanted to just show you really quick. I know we have all our own way of organizing, and this is just a cheap plastic tray. I think this came in a gift we got from a neighbor, and it had like crackers, like cellophane wrapped different cookies or crackers, and I saw the tray and I just wanted the tray. So I kept this tray, and it's good when you're working on things, especially for Halloween, because I can departmentalize things, So I did kind of go ahead and get a few things ready for the first few prompts. So without making the video too long, I will try to do as many prompts, maybe 2 or 3, 4. Some will be more involved, some won't. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my cute little way of doing this. So anyway, I have our journal here, and in the front I did my prompts on this card that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then we did make this pocket here. So I did, remember that envelope that I got my order from Red Lead? I did cut out a bunch of those images. I have some of them in the pockets here. And then I have some ephemera here that my friend made me, some Tim Holtz ephemera, eyeballs and tombstones and ghouls, and I have more, but I just fit a couple of these in here. My friend Chip made them because she has the most patience I've ever seen of anybody having to make these things. So she did them for me, and I appreciate it so much. So I thought we could start. Let's start with number 1, groovy ghosts. So I see groovy ghosts. So right away I think of that ghost journal card that I made. Well, here's a ghost too. This is a card here. But in my journal here that I'm working in, I drew this ghost. And I thought, well, already to me, against this background here that he happened to be clipped to, he looked kind of groovy to me already. But when I think of groovy, right away it makes me think of my do you remember from the 70s my groovy album that I just made? As a matter of fact, I just sold it, so thank you very much. But this reminds me of the flowers, the flower power era, that era where my bedroom was purple shag carpet, and I had white and pink flower wallpaper all over my walls. I loved it. It was great. So anyway, I thought, well, I like this, and I like that he's clipped. He just happened to be clipped. I didn't move anything around. He's here. This is where he was. And of course, this black and white, or it's kind of black and grayish white checker, that's kind of groovy looking already. And he's such a cute little ghost. I wanted to make him more cute, more groovier. So I'm going to take him out of here. I'm still going to leave him as a journal card to write on the back. But let's groovy him up a little. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. And it's not involved. And you can, think of your own ideas too. But this is my idea. So I went on Pinterest, and you can get any kind of an image you want. I looked under groovy, and everything came up to give you ideas of what groovy is. And of course, the flower power flowers. So I looked for the image, And I printed it small to fit the ghost, okay? And I cut it out of paper, and I traced it on some orange cardstock that I had. I did 2 of them. And I'm going to, for the middle, I happen to have a little 1/2-inch circle punch. So what I'm going to do is punch 2 of these purple circles here, if I can. This punch is so old. I just don't know how long it's going to be working for me here. I punched 2 of these circles here, and I want to put them in the middle of the flower. So just look on Pinterest, or you might be able to draw your own flower without looking for a pattern, but that's all I did was go on Pinterest, look under Groovy, and you'll find a drawing of this flower, and you can just print it out or just draw freehand of a flower like this. It's like a daisy, that's all. And well, I'm going to cough. Hold on one second and get some water. I apologize for that. So I did cut these out because I didn't want to torture you while I was trying to cut out these flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the middles on of these flowers here. Not too much to do on this guy, I think. Oh, you know what? I don't know if that's big enough. Let's just see how it goes. I might want a bigger center. I think I do. You know what? I think I want a bigger center. So what I'm going to do is, while you're here, I'm going to get up and get a bigger punch. I'll be right back. And I want to over-exaggerate the this might be too big, but let's try it here. I have a 1-inch circle, and I'm not sure if I have enough paper now, but let's just see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. Let's see if I can get one more out of here. Oh, I think I can. Now that it fell on the floor. I'm doing okay, right? All right, yeah, I want an exaggerated center for this, so I just happen to have that. See, I wasn't sure what size center I wanted. I thought I wanted the small, but I remember my flowers having a big center. Okay. And then, while I was looking at that on Pinterest, you know, the way they wrote, the fonts that they used were kind of fun like this. So I looked on my computer, I have WordPad, and I just looked through the fonts that I had, and I found one that had that look of what I was seeing on Pinterest. So I just printed out the word spirits and just kind of cut it myself in like a banner shape, and I thought it would be really fun to like put one here. So I'm gonna have this little ghost have this little groovy ghost hold this banner. And so let me get this on here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna do that. And then this one I'm going to put on this side like that. And I am going to have him hold this banner. And I thought it would look kind of cute like that. I feel like I want to ink this because it kind of gets lost against the ghost. So I'm just going to ink this banner up here a little bit. I should have done that before, but that's okay. It still can be done. So he's a groovy, ghosty spirit. He's a groovy spirit. And just simple like that. But is that cute? I think that's so cute. Maybe I'll even put it that way a little more like that. Let's see, how do I want it? I think that's real sweet. Or I can go this way, but no, I think I like it this way. Real simple, but groovy ghost. I think he's definitely groovy, and I could make it slightly dimensional. I guess that would be cute. I think I have, I thought I had something dimensional around here. Let me take a look. I know I had something here a minute ago because I was working on something else. Oh yes, let me reach over here. I had a little bit of dimensional foam tape here. So let's see how that's going to work as I knock down things here. And I've told you this before, my room looks like Halloween exploded in here. Like, I don't even know. I can barely move around. I just keep the door closed. At least I can keep the door closed. You know, because that's really rough. You know, I seriously was thinking of staying up one night, like just not going to bed, which is hard because I do go to bed. I mean, I want to go to bed. I'm not a late person, but I thought, oh gosh, you know, if you could stay up one night and work on organizing and cleaning up some of this, that'd be really nice. You could probably function better, but I don't know. But you know what I want to do? Like, I know we were talking about this, my scrap bowl and all that. That's another story. I was thinking more about that. But before I put Halloween stuff away, since it's been out all this time, let's see. I think that looks cute like that. So I'm going to push that down. So it has just a little bit of a dimension. Not much. You can see there's not much dimension in there. But is that the cutest? And then it's already, let me cap this up. It's already been pinned to this cute check, black and white check here. OMG, let's see. I'll just rearrange the, look how cute that is. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's my groovy ghost. Let me put that. Okay, I'm going to just get my paper clip on here if I can without catching the flower. My groovy ghost. Oh, I want to say it's a she. She's so cute. What do you think? I like her. I like her. And then I do have this, well, I just have a envelope pinned here for now, but that's Groovy Ghost number 1. So day 1, my interpretation of Groovy Ghost. Love it. See how easy that was? But it's really cute, and it's still a journaling card. I think it is. I'm loving it. Okay, we're off to a good start here. Number 2, Salem Vibes. That's a trip I want to take with my daughters too. They want to go. I don't know. I'm hoping we can do that one day, maybe next year, just for like a long weekend. I think it'd be so fun. So let me see if I can get one of my helping hands here. So I thought that since I had this paper with the witch on the front, it'd be a good place to do something for Salem Vibes. Okay, so let me move some stuff out. Get a drink here. So I was thinking, okay, well, what reminds me of Salem? And I do follow a couple people that live in Salem or near Salem. So I wanted to see, well, first of all, it's where the witch trials were. I mean, you think of Salem, you think right away of witches, right? So that's why I picked the page that happened to be in front for my book. So then what I did was, once again, Pinterest and the Graphic Fairy are your best friends. I looked on Pinterest, entered Salem, and looked around. And as long as you're making, taking these pictures for your own personal use, it's fine. You're not selling it. I'm not selling it. It's my journal. So I saw this sign for entering Salem, established 1626. When were those witch trials? Those witch trials. 1862. I'm not sure. I don't know. Something like that. But anyway, my thought was, and I already cut this out and inked it, I thought about putting this here. And the other thing I think about Salem is, of course, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. So I took an image of the Headless Horseman, cut it out, and then I took one of Amy from Crafty Cat USA, one of her her laser cut pumpkins, and it's cut out. So I put a piece of orange cardstock behind there and glued it on to make it more interesting. So if I put that there, I was thinking of putting the Headless Horseman down here, something like that. Just thinking now. It's like a little collage of things that would definitely say, oh, okay, Salem. It's about witches. It's about the legend of Sleepy Hollow. They have great cemeteries there with cemetery walks and things like that. So this is another little laser cut from Amy at Crafty Cat. Amy, you know how much I love your laser cuts. They work perfectly in everything I make. So that would be something like that. And then this little mound here with the crosses would remind you that there's cemeteries there. And then with the witch, I have that Tim Holtz moon cut, and I found this really cool paper of orange, and I thought we could I could put part of the moon here somehow and then cut off the rest. And then I have this tiny little stamp of stars, and I figured some stars could go over here. So that's what I was thinking for the prompt Salem vibes. So I think, if you look at this paper here, let me take all this off. If you look at this paper, there is some like black backgroundy type stuff, like wornness and like kind of a stenciling thing. And I didn't know if there was somehow I should add something else to that. And I'm just not sure if I should. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I figured it had enough, and since I was covering most of this on the bottom, I figured it was okay. I just don't think I need to add anything. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think I would like it just like this. So I'm gonna start gluing this on, and I did cut my images out of cardstock. You can make your pages as elaborate as you want. Sometimes I think about them a little longer after I finish them, and I think, ooh, I want to add this, I want to add that, and then I'll add it, and then you'll see it on my Instagram page when I, give you the final picture. Then I add some things sometimes after the video. So I'm going to just put it here. I'm going to cut off this little piece here. So let me get that on here. And of course it's on a fold, but it'll stick. Let me just trim this little piece here if I can. Okay. So that alone right there gives me Salem vibes, just because I know of the town, right? And then I want to put, see, I don't want to cover up the Salem. I want him to go here. I didn't ink him. Let me see if I could give him just a little bit of inking to get around the white parts. But I love that I put that orange behind there, because it picks up the orange in the moon, and it kind of picks up the orange on the owl. So that's kind of what I did there. Yeah, this would be a super fun trip, I think, for sure. So I am going to put him like right about there. So get glue on there. It's fun to come up with ideas for prompts. It really is. If you've never done it before, give it a try. I mean, there's no pressure. You don't have to do it on the first day, the second day. You know, I used to be that way when I first started these type of things. And then it's like, oh, you just can't. You get through like maybe 10 days, 12 days, and then you're like, forget it. I don't have time because life gets in the way. I get it. You know, we all have it. So we all have things and commitments and stuff. So, but there's no rule that says you can't do it after the fact or definitely before the fact, right? So I said we have the prompts. They were kind enough to tell us the prompts already. And don't forget to watch them on Instagram, because starting October 1st, they're going to, every day, they're going to use the prompts and make these awesome decorated envelopes. And let me tell you, they are awesome. So, so cool. You have to watch. So let me just get that pressed down here. Yeah, they do a great job, but I think they'd be fun in a book too, right? So we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it, and if you can play along too. And my ideas are not very involved. They're pretty quick. They take a little more time to think about than actually to prep and do. So you can always add more to it after if you think of something else, but let's just do it. Let's just play. It can be simple. It's all right. And then I'm going to put that right there. So I'll get glue on here. And if you don't have a little die cut like I have from Amy, you can cut out you can even freehand tombstones and write on there RIP and put a cross on there or whatever. It's fine. You just make do with what you have. So, okay, I'm going to get this right here at the bottom of the page. Let me hold that down for a second. And I like it too because it's mainly silhouette. I love working with silhouettes, and Amy makes a lot of silhouettes, so I think that's probably why I like them so much too. They're kind of nice with just a pop of color. See, I'm liking that. Now the moon, I thought about just cutting a big one, just a solid one, but then he's got two pieces. One that cuts the solid that goes behind this one, and then this one with the little holes in it. But I was thinking that it might be kind of cute like that. Something like that. Okay, so I am going to do it. I think I'm going to cut some of this right now so I know about where it's going. So that piece is off, and then I think here, right? Okay, let's see how that looks. Might be easier for me to glue on, and then some of the top. I leave it there, and then some of the top here, like this. All right, now I know what I'm gonna do. Just ink some of this here. I just thought it was something different instead of using like a yellow or anything. So I was, I just look around and use what I have. And we don't all have the same supplies. We might have similar, but we don't have same. So you're going to use what you have. But this is just for fun. Just something fun to do, quick and easy. you turn the pages and you can see, oh yeah, I see this prompt. Oh, and it'll be something fun to look at. I really think it's, oops, sorry. I think that's a great idea. Okay, so I'm going to put this about here. Oops, a little higher up to meet their edge of the paper, like that. So it kind of gives the illusion of a moon, right? Can always trim a little more off if I have it. Okay. All right. And I can do this without getting my head in the camera here. Hold on. Okay, well, that's going to do. So there's my moon. Okay. And then, let me just grab that. So then I want to do some stars because it needs something over here, but we've got the moon, the witch flying, and I think we need stars. So I didn't even think I had a star stamp. I don't remember ever having it. But you know what? When you look through all your stamps, and I found one. I found one, which I didn't even realize I had. So let me just, I have this tiny stamp here. See it? Yeah. So let me just try it and make sure it's going to work. Okay. I'm just going to put a bunch of stars up here. And they're going to come out the way they come out. See how that adds something? Perfect. Just a little something. I love it. And then you see this swirl here, right? I think it's good. I like it a lot. I don't think I want to do anything else to this. Not that I can think of. And this, you see the swirl here. Here I let me see. Where? Oh, could just do a little bit of inking down here around the corner here. Give it some, so it's not just plain. See, like that. Like that. That looks good. Just a little shading there, I think works. Okay. So, Salem Vibes, number 2. If I look at this page, I'm happy with it. It definitely tells me Salem Vibes. What do you think? All right. Let's see, how are we doing on time? We're at a half an hour. So, I think I'm going to make it short and just keep it like that so I don't keep you too long. I don't want you to get bored. So we did the first 2, Groovy Ghosts and Salem Vibes. So let's see. Oh, let's look at that cute Groovy Ghost again. Isn't she cute? I call her to she. I just used a journaling card that I had in there and made those Flower Power flowers, typed out spirits in like a font that is reminiscent from the 70s, made a little banner, freehand cut it, just glued the flowers and then popped it up a little bit, and it's the cutest journaling card against this black and white check here, which is so retro too. And then, so that's my Groovy Ghosts, and then number 2, Salem Vibes. This definitely page gives me Salem Vibes. So all right, friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I gave you a little bit of ideas. If you don't have a page like this with a witch printed, there's a million witch pictures out there. You can just use one that you have already and freehand a moon and whatever. So, okay. Well, we're on a good start. It's only end of September and we've already done October 1st and 2nd. Yay. All right, friends. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.